There's been a great deal of talk about producing metal parts using 3D printers. Today, metal 3D printing is used around the globe by all types of manufacturers. 3D metal parts are increasingly becoming popular because they are isotropic, which means they have an even multi-directional strength and have superior internal mechanical properties compared to other metals like aluminum, stainless steel, titanium, white metal, and other well-known metals used to produce saxophone mouthpieces. Thus, the general purpose of using 3D metal parts is to have a very strong component that is durable and will function for a very long time. And for a saxophone player, the sound it produces also is very important. Well, hello. My name is Gary Sugal, and I've been producing CNC metal saxophone mouthpieces for over 34 years. I also produce a line of steel-molded cast mouthpieces called TAM, as well as a complete line of FDM 3D printed mouthpieces. So to be clear, TAMs are mouthpieces we produce from melted metal that is injected into metal mold. This is a similar casting process in the same way that gold jewelry is manufactured. Only jewelry is manufactured using rubber molds, and we are using steel molds, something I developed early on in around 2019.
And coming in at number 1, ladies and gentlemen, there's actually 2 mouthpieces, but they're almost the same. And these are the new TAM mouthpieces from Gary Sugal. These mouthpieces are incredible. There's the silver plated and the gold plated. So these are the only mouthpieces that I've ever played that really feel like you just don't really need to worry about what kind of chamber is going. I felt like it was the best of all chambers with none of the problems. So these mouthpieces were fantastic throughout the entire range of the instrument, and the altissimo was just blindingly easy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. This is the gold-plated.
In 2015, I started building a line of 3D printed FDM mouthpieces, which are designed on a computer. The mouthpieces are produced from ABS, PLA, and nylon film. Then in 2020, I started working with a major manufacturer and developed a metallic filament consisting of granulated metal powder fused with plastic. The metallic filament is actually 3 times heavier than ABS and ideally suited to produce some great sounding saxophone mouthpieces. In the past year, I dived heavily into using a third-party high-end industrial metal printing company to create bronze 3D metal saxophone mouthpieces. This is 100% pure metal. These high-end printers enables powder metal to fuse layers upon layer of powder metal to form a solid metal part that is actually pure bronze metal that can be sanded, polished, and most importantly, 18-karat heavy gold electroplated. To be a little bit more clearer, the material I am talking about is not the same metallic granulated powder technique I developed to make our in-house metallic line of FDM filament and metal mouthpieces, but it is a pure 100% bronze saxophone mouthpiece. The bronze line is called ASECEND. I totally love the ability to create complex designs in a CAD program, then print it on an FDM printer, and now print that same file into a solid 100% bronze saxophone metal mouthpiece. I would like to also point out that traditional CNC machining is a very slow and tedious process. Machined CNC metal parts incur overhead costs like tooling, fixture, setup, and a very long machining period of time. 3D metal parts, on the other hand, is advantageous because it can produce high performance parts that are ideally suited for a wide range of end user environments. A CAD STL file is sent directly to a printer, and parts can typically be produced cheaper and faster than if they were produced on a CNC machining center. In this short video, I would like to demonstrate my personal best playing CNC machine mouthpiece that I've used for years, and then compare it to an ASECEND 100% bronze 18 karat heavy gold saxophone mouthpiece that I just finished. And to be clear, our 3D printing FDM division has gone from traditional desktop 3D printing of saxophone mouthpieces to actual printing solid bronze pieces. This is a first in the saxophone industry, so let's get started. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Gary Sugal here again. So for this demonstration, I'd like to show you or play for you my favorite CNC mouthpiece. This is a KW2, and it's my very best piece that I enjoy playing, and I use it as a barometer when I do test other mouthpieces to send out. It is CNC machined. It's 18 karat heavy gold electroplated over pure copper. And then this is also another KW2, which is also one of my favorite, but just out of production so you can hear the difference. I also have in front of me a KW Turbo KW2. It is about an 8-star. This piece is also 18 karat heavy gold electroplated, and it is over pure bronze instead of pure copper bar stock that we use for our CNC pieces. This piece is also a KW2. It is bronze material base, and it is heavy sterling silver plated. I'm going to start with my favorite, and that is my KW2 CNC 18 karat heavy gold electroplated. Okay, so this is the KW2. It is CNC. It is 18 karat heavy gold electroplated, and for those of you who are interested, I am using a conventional ligature, a Selmer 404, and a fiber reed by Harry Hartman, medium. And this is a Selmer Mark 6, 135,000. So next up is my KW2 CNC piece. It is my second favorite. I only want you to see that it is similar to my favorite piece, the first piece that I played for you. It is 18 karat heavy gold electroplated, and the body is pure copper, 100%, and it also has refined mini tracks and the ability of a sliding built-on ligature. However, for quick change, I'm using a Selmer 404 conventional 2-screw ligature, as I did in the first sample that I played for you. And it is CNC. Okay, next up is my KW Turbo, and this is the ASECEND piece that I've been talking about throughout this video. It is 18 karat heavy gold electroplated over pure bronze metal. And this is done on a 3D metal printer, and probably the only one in the world right now. Okay, so that is the gold version of the KW ASECEND Turbo KW2 18 karat heavy gold electroplated over bronze. Okay, next up is the sterling silver piece that I finished in the Turbo ASECEND. It is heavy sterling silver plated, and the plating is over a pure bronze body. Okay, so those are the 4 pieces. 2 of them CNC machine, 2 of them are high-tech 3D metal printed on very expensive 3D printers. So for those of you curious, I have a piece that I haven't finished yet. This is also a Turbo KW2 right off the printing press. That is the wonderful thing about these mouthpieces. They are ideally suited to be heavy gold electroplated, which gives them durability and a long life. So let's see what this sounds like. So you can hear that this piece right off the press plays amazing, and when I get finished with it, it's just going to be outstanding. I have most of the sizes from 7 to about 9 star. In the meantime, thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate it.